Hi, my name's Jenny Thompson, and I'm here today to reveal the really strange secret to how I lost 52 pounds eating anything I wanted and not exercising at all, and how you can too. Let's be honest, if you were happy with how you look right now, you wouldn't be listening. You're here because you want to drop the extra fat you're carrying around, the fat that makes you feel tired, unattractive, and depressed. I know because I've been there myself. Until I discovered this one strange secret that let me lose the belly and shed the pounds, eating all my favorite foods and not doing any exercise. That's right, not one annoying crunch, one painful push-up, or one boring minute on the treadmill. I know, it sounds too hard to believe. In fact, my husband, family, and friends didn't believe it either, until they saw my clothes swimming on me and watched the pounds melting off. And it's easier than you could ever imagine. I struggled with my weight for years, decades even, until I discovered this one crazy trick. I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it too. In just a few minutes, I'll show you exactly how, and you'll see living proof. I won't just show you the standard before and after photos that you see in all those cheesy magazine ads. You know the ones where somehow, 50 pounds later, they have on the same outfit in the same colors, even though they're half their size. Give me a break. You'll hear my true story here. I'll show you how bad I was for years, but I know you want living proof. So I'll also show you a live picture of myself today and pictures from the last 5 years to show you how long and how easily I've kept every pound off. And you can too, as soon as you learn this one secret. I need to warn you, I'm going to show you photos I've had locked up for years and share embarrassing stories I've never told anyone, even my own husband and sister. Now, I've tried to put that all behind me, and it's been hard for me to talk about it, and even harder to look at the photos again. I really want to share this secret with you, but I'm not sure how much longer I can deal with keeping this online. So please watch it now, while you can, before the picture that I'm going to show you in 3 minutes embarrasses me to the point of having to delete it forever. Trust me, when you see it, you'll understand. Just like you, I've blamed myself for years. You know what I mean? You probably had all the same thoughts. If I just had a little more self-control, if I ate low-fat cottage cheese and grapefruit for breakfast, if I could get myself to exercise every day, well, then I would finally be able to lose the weight. So I did it. I did all those things and more. Maybe I dropped 5 or 7 pounds, only to gain 10 or 15 back. But when I discovered this one shocking secret, I realized it wasn't my fault at all. And it's not your fault either. You know why? We are tricked, lied to, and sold a bill of goods by an industry that thrives on keeping us fat. It's not that those diets just don't work. It's that they are designed not to work. If you and I succeed, they fail. It's that simple. So let's set the record straight, starting with the 3 biggest lies we've been brainwashed into believing. 1. Weight loss is simple math. Calories in minus calories out. That is just wrong, wrong, wrong. Think I'm crazy? Then ask yourself, how many times have you suffered through the day chomping on nothing but celery with a small scoop of tuna? Probably more than you can count. Me too. Well, if the math worked, I would have looked like Kate Moss years ago. 2. This is the one that shocks everyone and has trainers trying to get a gag order. You need to exercise to lose weight. Absolutely not. In fact, it can actually sabotage your diet. In a minute, I'll show you how. Number 3, no matter what the celebrity spokesmodels tell you, don't buy this one. Liquid diets and boxed food are a safe, healthy way to lose weight and keep it off. No, they are a safe, healthy way to pad the company's bottom line and put you on a fat, thin roller coaster. After all, if we enjoyed eating styrofoam or drinking flavored goo, we probably wouldn't need to lose all this fat. But this works. I not only promise you, I absolutely guarantee it. Remember, at age 40, I lost 52 pounds. And I did it eating anything I wanted and not doing any exercise. I mean, I literally lost 52 pounds without ever stepping foot in the gym, sweating to a Zumba DVD, or skipping dessert. And you can too, and you won't believe how easy it is. But before we go any further, I need to be upfront with you. This secret is not designed for someone who has a couple of stubborn pounds to lose. It works best if you drop 20 pounds or more. And it isn't going to get you six-pack abs or turn you runway ready. The programs that promise that are torture devices. Can you really bend yourself like that? And why would you want to? No, this is the real thing. It's designed to help melt the fat off quickly, easily, and permanently from all the places you want. Your belly, thighs, butt, neck, everywhere you're carrying that extra bulge. And it will get you to normal. Normal weight, normal size, and feeling normal again. And boy, does normal feel great. Especially when you've been as big as I was. You know when you check your bag at the airport? If it weighs more than 50 pounds, they put a huge white tag on it that says heavy to warn the guys that have to pick it up. Well, I was carrying more than that with me every day. Thankfully, no one made me wear a bright sticker that said heavy, though I may as well have. But do you know how much 52 pounds is? I never realized how much extra fat I was lugging around. Just look at this. Every day I was carrying around almost as much extra weight as a 5,000 BTU air conditioner, 2.5 car tires, or almost 9 gallons of gasoline. And you're about to see how bad that 52 pounds looked. I admit, it's not easy for me, but in just a minute I'll show you a personal photo that I just dug up. When I realized how much fat I was carrying around, first I got embarrassed, then I got scared. I was just about in my 40s, and I knew it wasn't going to get any easier. My cholesterol and triglycerides were all high, and I looked... Well, let me show you what I looked like. This was me. Wow. I wish I'd left that one buried away. Actually, this is one of the last photos of me before I discovered the one strange secret to lasting fat loss. It was taken at a Christmas party about 6 years ago. In just a minute, I'll show you my photo from the next Christmas party, and the next one, and the one after that. And then you'll see how I look right now, and I'll explain exactly how you can do it too. But first, losing weight isn't just about fitting into a smaller size. When you tap into this one secret, you'll look and feel younger within days. You'll have a spring in your step and start looking great. Don't be surprised if you are turning heads the very first week. Plus, you'll feel your energy surge. No more afternoon slumps, falling asleep on the couch, or putting off plans because you're just too beat. In fact, you might be the one trying to get your kids to play with you more. And you'll notice your mood improve, and so will the people around you. Not to mention that your cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood pressure may even go down without any meds. And watch out, your sex drive just might jump into high gear. You'll discover a whole new energy and a new confidence. And what better place to use both of those than in your bedroom? And it couldn't be easier. I call this secret 1, 2, 3 shrink. Because with this secret, you can 1. Eat anything you want. Look, long before it was cool to be a foodie, I loved food. And sprouts and tofu were not going to cut it. I wanted real food, comfort food. You know what I mean. And with this one secret, I was able to eat it all, and now you can too. What's your weakness? Chocolate, mac and cheese, bacon cheeseburgers, bread, you name it and you can eat it. All. And believe me, this isn't one of those tricks where I say you can eat bread, but it has to be made out of the flour from rice husks, or where you substitute spaghetti squash for delicious real pasta. That wouldn't work for me, and I wouldn't expect it to work for you either. You can eat real bread. Crusty, delicious bread, and thick, al dente linguine. Heck, you can even load it up with butter. And you don't need a degree from MIT to figure out how many ounces of this food to eat with that one, or to work 6 annoying, tasteless foods into your diet every day. The math is simple. You won't have to add or subtract even one food to make the secret work for you. Whatever you ate yesterday, you can still eat when you discover the one shocking secret to lasting weight loss. 2. Get off the treadmill, put down the weights, and forget the exercise. Again, this isn't a joke or spin. It's not that there's some horrible ab workout that you need to do for 15 minutes every 2 hours, or that you do 3 minutes of heart-wrenching cardio and then rest for 1 before torturing yourself all over again. I mean it when I say you don't have to exercise at all. In fact, this program works better when you don't exercise. You see, exercise exercise makes it harder to lose weight because it makes you hungrier and your body starts to beg you for more food. And that's not just my theory, it was reported in a Time magazine cover story. Not to mention the temptation to reward yourself. Oh, I had such a great workout today, I earned a piece of pizza. Sound familiar? I don't know about you, but it was practically my ringtone. Number 3, throw away every tasteless piece of diet food, trash those caffeine-loaded diet aids, and tear up that prescription for that gas and diarrhea causing weight loss drug. You won't spend 1 penny on any of those marketing schemes or deal with any of the horrifying side effects. And I'm certain you'll still lose more weight than ever and keep it off for good. And even better, you don't need to go to meetings, keep a journal, track your calories. None of it. Everything that we all hate about dieting, gone, along with the extra fat, the frustration, and the lack of confidence. Gone, gone, gone. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, shrink. And remember, I had tried everything. I yo-yo dieted for years, and I can promise you, this secret discovery was the only thing that ever worked for me, and it can work for you. It doesn't matter if you're a woman, or a man, young or old. Let me prove it by telling you how bad it got for me. I started out a pretty skinny kid. Well, not so pretty maybe. Here's a picture of me in the 1st grade. I always said I looked like the little kid from Family Affair, the boy. By 3rd grade, I looked like this. See, you can count the rolls of fat. Please ignore the do the hustle sweater. I kept getting fatter and fatter, though at that age, they call it chubbier and chubbier. My parents even sent me to fat camp for 2 years. All summer, I would exercise, eat a restricted diet, and spend my whole day trying to lose weight. And it worked. Until about a week after I got home. I would start eating like my old self again and gain back every pound and more. After the 2nd year, they decided not to waste their money anymore. And then I knew I would just be fat. I don't remember the first time I weighed myself, but I know my freshman year of college, I weighed more than 150 pounds at 5'2". And for the next 20 years, I was the smallest I would be. When I graduated college, I quickly put on more and more weight until one day I got on the scale and it said 190 pounds. And I was still only 5'2". Like you, losing weight seemed impossible. Confession time, I was a compulsive eater. I'm still ashamed to admit that I used to go to the Burger King drive-thru and order 2 full meals for myself. Yup, 2 Whoppers, 2 large fries, and 2 large Cokes. Of course, I didn't drink both Cokes. I just figured if I got 2 drinks, they would assume I was getting dinner for 2 people. They would never guess that this pathetic little fat girl was going to pull into a parking lot down the street and eat it all herself. And I remember this one time I wanted ice cream, but I wanted a lot of ice cream. So I went to 3 different 7-Elevens and bought ice cream at each, driving around town like a criminal on the run and devouring ice cream in my car between stops while it was dripping all over my lap. Now I realize you may not be as far gone as I was, but that's how I lived. I lived for food, and it showed. Just look how much it showed. I was so ashamed of how I looked, I never once let my own husband see me in a bathing suit or told him what I weighed. It was mortifying. Do you know the feeling? Like I said, I had tried everything, and I was just about ready to give up. Maybe you know that feeling too. After all, nothing had ever worked. Plus, I hated exercising, and I loved eating. And I'll be honest, even though I work in the health field, I wasn't even worried about what I could be doing to myself. I never thought about heart attack, diabetes, stroke, none of it. That's how far gone I was. But one day I was playing with my only nephew, and I remembered my Aunt Pearl. Like me, Aunt Pearl didn't have any kids of her own. She was so kind and funny and loving. She was actually my dad's aunt, but she adored my sister and me. Every time we'd see her, she'd run up and give us one of those hugs that seems to go on for an hour. As a little girl, I loved Aunt Pearl. But as I got older, I became embarrassed by how fat she was. I never wanted my friends to see her with me, and I just felt fatter and uglier when I was around her, and I started to hate spending time with her. Trust me, hearing myself say those words now, I feel like a horrible person, but it was true, and that couldn't give up. I was going to lose the weight once and for all. I would not become Fat Aunt Jenny. So I thought about everything I tried before and what didn't work for me. I knew I couldn't count on exercise. I knew I wouldn't count calories. No apple cider vinegar, grapefruit or cottage cheese diet. And obviously, I couldn't go back to fat camp. I mean, I was almost 40 years old. And I didn't want to rely on drugs, supplements, or any weird hypnosis programs. So I got my hands on all the information I could. I talked to some of the doctors I knew through my job. I sifted through all the programs out there. I read reviews, what worked, what didn't. And then it happened. Buried under all the advice about diet, exercise, low carb, low fat, you name it, I discovered the secret. Everyone else was overlooking it. But it was so simple, so smart, and so easy. And it was everything I'd hoped for. No exercise, no calorie counting, no restrictive dieting. No, what I found is a completely new way of eating that actually uses your favorite foods to get you thin. And that's when I created 1, 2, 3 Shrink. Goodbye treadmill, hello ice cream, pizza, cheeseburgers. This new way of eating is so easy, and the pounds started to fall off. And so did my clothes. Within weeks, I couldn't believe it. Just a few weeks later, at my surprise 40th birthday party, everyone noticed. My clothes were swimming on me. I had already gone from a size 18 to a 12, eating all my favorite foods. And when we got the pictures back from the party, I couldn't believe that was me. I almost didn't recognize myself. It happened for me, and I know it can happen for you. But wait, it gets even better. Just a few weeks after that, I went shopping to get some clothes that fit because we were going on a cruise. For the first time in my life, I went into Ann Taylor. I grabbed a 10, praying I would be able to button it, and it was too big. I was 40 years old and buying my first size 8 ever. And I was shopping in Ann Taylor instead of Lane Bryant. Believe it or not, I actually started to cry as I handed the girl my credit card. She touched my hand and asked if I was okay. I told her just a little while ago I was in size 18 and I couldn't believe I was buying an 8. I was just so happy. And as I walked out, I turned to her and smiled and said, I will be back when I'm a 6. And by the time we got back from our vacation, I was. That's right, this simple trick even kept the pounds melting off during my vacation. It worked for me, and now I want to share this crazy easy secret with you so you can learn this new way of eating that turns your favorite foods into your own personal diet secret. Then watch yourself shrink, fit into clothes you never thought you would, and shop at any store you want. Before you know it, you'll feel more confident, sexier, and younger than you can imagine. So, are you ready for the quick, easy, delicious way to get to normal? From a size 18 to a size 6 without a minute of exercise or giving up even one dessert or one of your favorite foods? Now, I know it's easy for me to say and hard for you to believe. After all, I've been in your shoes. There are a lot of empty promises when it comes to weight loss, but I'm ready to put my pride where my money is. So here I am 5 years ago at 190 pounds. And here I am today, right now. Yep, that's me, after learning the one simple but weird trick to lasting fat loss. And to offer you even more proof, I've asked a doctor I've known for years to speak to you now. He's an MD and known as the nutrition physician, as well as a former Olympic diving coach. So if anyone knows anything about being healthy, it's Dr. Alan Spreen. Dr. Spreen?
Hi, Jenny. I've known you for years, and I have to say, having seen you at your heaviest, I still can't believe how amazing you look these days. You look healthier and younger every time I see you. But as you know, it's great to look good, but it's more important to be healthy. So I reviewed your personal medical records to make sure I can say that 1, 2, 3 Shrink is safe. I see that your doctor hasn't prescribed you any medications for weight loss or indicated that you are taking any diet aids. And I am astonished at the change in these numbers. His records indicate your weight averaged around 186 pounds for about 15 years. But almost 5 years ago, your weight dropped to 142 and then to 134. And has stayed there ever since. Even more impressive, your blood pressure went from 120 over 80 to 100 over 70. Looking at these records, I can say that you are medically younger and healthier today than you were 20 years ago. Of course, a lot of people lose weight, most gain it back, and then some. The best part about your discovery is that it guarantees safe, permanent weight loss. In fact, it looks like you haven't fluctuated more than 3 or 4 pounds in all of the last 5 years. And as a medical doctor, what I love about 1, 2, 3 Shrink is that it should work for anyone, men and women alike. Plus, because it doesn't use any starvation tactics, stimulants, or other dangerous methods, it's also perfectly safe for anyone. I'd absolutely encourage any of my patients or athletes to use your 1, 2, 3 Shrink secret to lose weight and keep it off. I have to run, but keep up the really great work.
Thanks, Dr. Spreen. It means a lot to me to hear you say that, and I appreciate your medical review. I know most people worry that a crazy weight loss secret like this one will be dangerous or they'll have to starve themselves. Obviously, if you would let competitive divers follow it, 1, 2, 3 Shrink is a safe and effective way to drop fat. In fact, with this secret discovery, not only can you eat all your favorite foods, but you decide how much you eat and when. That's right, you don't need a master's in nutrition to figure out this plan. It's so simple, anyone can do it. And the best part is, you won't spend an arm and a leg, so you'll have all that money free to buy your new wardrobe. That's right, with 1, 2, 3 Shrink, you won't spend $79 a month for a gym membership, or $80 an hour for a personal trainer, or more than $500 a month for foods that come in cardboard and taste like it. And there are no monthly charges, startup fees, or meeting fees, and you'll still lose more weight and more fat and keep it off for good. Finally, you can stop trying all those diet drugs and pills that promise miracles and deliver disasters. Once you discover this one quirky secret that may even save you money on pills, your gym membership, and even your grocery bill. Since you buy the foods you want, you spend what you want. Remember, with this brand new way of eating, your favorite foods become the only weapons in your weight loss arsenal. And it's not just weekends or for 1 hour a day. Every meal, every day, every snack. You choose what you want to eat and then sit back and watch yourself shrink. And it could not be any easier. I've put together all the details of how you can make this secret work for you. And when you get your own copy of 1, 2, 3 Shrink, you'll discover the easy-to-follow secret for finally losing the weight. You'll be brimming with new confidence and turning heads wherever you go. I'll take you through step by step how to make this secret discovery work for you and get the results you've been waiting for. You'll learn how you can eat every single one of your favorite foods, shed more pounds by not exercising, lose the belly and the double chin for good, feel younger every single day, and look hotter than you ever thought you could again. It couldn't be easier to get started. So what are you waiting for? Are you ready for a hot, confident new you? Look, for years I sat on my couch, miserable, unwilling to try new things for fear of looking fat and stupid. I even refused to take a kayaking lesson once because they insisted I write down my weight. But today, thanks to the secret in 1, 2, 3 Shrink, I'm doing things I wouldn't have dreamed I could do 5 or 10 years ago. I'm riding horses, skiing, hiking for 15 miles, indoor climbing, doing a zip line, and yes, I finally signed up for those kayaking lessons. See? And now you can be right there too, all without worrying that you're too fat to do it. You'll feel more confident than you ever imagined. Honestly, I feel like a teenager. I love my new look, my new body, and my new me. And I actually weigh what it says on my driver's license. I promise you, you can have it all too. The confidence, the energy, and the body to go with it. What's the first thing you'll try when you shrink? I can't wait to see your photos. Remember, this is a serious solution for serious weight loss. If you need to drop 5 pounds, it's not for you. But imagine losing 20, 30, even 52 pounds or more, looking younger and having more confidence than you have in years, shrinking 6 or more dress or pant sizes, having more energy to do all the things you love or still want to try, and maybe even watching your blood pressure, cholesterol, and triglycerides drop naturally. All without exercise, without swallowing 1 pill, without going to 1 meeting, without eating 1 mail-order meal, without starving yourself, and best of all, without giving up even 1 of your favorite foods. And not only won't you give them up, you'll learn how to make them work for you to drop the pounds fast, safely, and forever. sounds too good to be true. I know that. But I am living proof. And Dr. Spreen even verified the results for you with my actual medical records. For years, friends and colleagues have been begging me to share this secret to help more people lose weight. But I was just too ashamed to admit how bad it had gotten, how out of control I was. So now I finally decided to put my embarrassment aside and let you discover this life-changing secret because I know it works. But 1-2-3 Shrink only works if it works for you. Today, I've told you things I've never told anyone. Remember, I never told my husband how much I weighed. I never told my sister how I felt about our dear Aunt Pearl, and I certainly never told anyone about my parking lot eating obsession. I told you those things so you would know how desperate I was and see that I was at rock bottom. And maybe, just maybe, you would see a glimpse of your own struggle in one of my stories. So you'll see that it really can happen for you. You can drop the pounds and inches safely, easily, and quickly. You can look and feel younger than you did 20 years ago. You can wear outfits that show your figure instead of hiding it and turn heads for all the right reasons. You can shock your doctor when he sees your blood pressure plummet and your healthy new cholesterol, all from eating every one of your favorite foods and staying off the treadmill. Now you can discover the secret in 1-2-3 Shrink for yourself. It's the very same secret that allowed me to lose 52 pounds without exercising or experiencing even one day of deprivation. And I'm confident it can work for you too. If I weren't, I never would have shared my most embarrassing moments with you today. But me saying it and you seeing it are two different things. That's why I'm offering you my Just Like Jenny guarantee. If you don't drop the pounds and inches easily and without being hungry, if people aren't shocked at how amazing you look, if your doctor isn't thrilled with the results, or if you just aren't satisfied for any reason whatsoever, then I will refund you every cent you paid. Look, if you've struggled with your weight for a while, I don't want you to feel like you have to drop it all in 30 days or rush to ask for your money back. It happens fast, but I want you to have complete confidence when you order your own copy today. That's why you get a full 60 days to discover the secret and put it to work for you. But even then, if you don't look and feel great, just say, "Jenny, give me my money back," and I will send you a full refund for every cent you paid. No hidden handling charges, no small processing fees. You get back 100%. That's how confident I am that you'll love your results and consider 1-2-3 Shrink the best investment you ever made, an investment in your new body, in your new life. And best of all, you don't have to wait one more day, one more hour, one more minute to get started. I certainly didn't want you counting the days until the mailman showed up with your copy of 1-2-3 Shrink. You've waited for your new body long enough. Today is the day you will always remember as the day you took the step that changed your life for the better. So I'm making 1-2-3 Shrink available to you right away as an instant download. It's incredibly easy to follow once you learn the strange trick that I uncovered more than 5 years ago. I've made the program extremely easy to understand, showing you exactly what I did to lose 52 pounds and keep it off for good using this trick. Again, it's not complicated, and there are no special diet meals or workouts. It won't even take one extra minute in your day. In 1-2-3 Shrink, I tell you exactly what you need to know about this new way of eating, and best of all, you can start today. That's right, with a click of a mouse, you are on your way to a whole new you. Haven't you waited long enough to start feeling better? Lose the weight, lose the guilt, lose the shame, and start loving how you look and feel. You know as well as I do, trying to lose weight can be a real investment. I've heard of programs that cost hundreds of dollars just for the counseling, and there are some diet pills out there that cost over $100 a month, and they expect you to take them for 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. Wow, that adds up. When I first talked to my publisher, they set the price of 1-2-3 Shrink at $97, and I can't even tell you how many people have already paid this price. To be honest, that's how much they wanted to charge you today to get the secret behind 1-2-3 Shrink for yourself. Knowing how well it works and how much other weight loss programs charge, I know that's a very fair deal. And honestly, a great value. But still, I said no way. Even though I'm confident 1-2-3 Shrink is the last weight loss program you will ever need, you've already spent way too much money trying to drop the pounds. Honestly, if you're like I was, you would pay just about anything if you found something that really worked. And I think you'll agree that getting the body, the life you want, that's worth a lot. But like I said, today you won't pay $97. I finally convinced my publisher that was just too high. And you won't pay $67 either, or even $57. No, just click the Get the Secret Now button and you'll get immediate access to 123 Shrink for only $37. That's as low as they would agree to go, but I still wanted to give you more. I want to make sure you lose fat quickly. So first, I'm including a free bonus gift when you order 123 Shrink today. Through my research and my own personal struggle with weight loss, I learned some amazingly effective yet simple tricks for kicking your metabolism into high gear. And you know as well as I do, keeping your metabolism high is like a free bonus all its own. You'll discover the best thing to drink to burn more calories. And no, it isn't water. What seasoning to add to every meal to kick your metabolism to supercharged. And how sitting still for 2 minutes a day can help you get skinny faster. These are just a few of the tips you'll find in 10 simple tricks for turbocharging your metabolism. And getting your metabolism working faster means losing weight quicker, burning more stubborn belly fat, watching your double chin disappear faster, and having more energy. So I'm sending you all these secrets in an easy-to-follow report, 10 simple tricks for turbocharging your metabolism, and it's yours free today with 123 Shrink. But I have one more bonus for you. You'll get another free gift when you get 123 Shrink today. It's my brand new special report, The Ancient Secret to Knocking Out Cravings in Seconds. Even though you can eat absolutely anything, it still feels great to be in control. So you'll learn how to get rid of any craving in seconds at home with this simple ancient secret. Plus, you'll learn ways to use this same ancient secret to burn calories faster, knock out fat-causing stress, and stop feeling hungry. I personally spent thousands of dollars getting this ancient secret to work for me, and now you get to discover all the benefits absolutely free. That's right, all the details you need to keep your metabolism cranking and cravings away are yours free. For just $37 today, you get the 123 Shrink program showing you exactly how to take advantage of the one weird trick I learned that finally allowed me to get the body and the life I wanted. It's simple, incredibly effective, and it's guaranteed to work for you or you pay nothing. If you aren't swimming in your clothes, turning heads, and feeling full of energy, I want you to ask for a full refund. Of course, you still keep your 2 free bonus gifts, 10 simple tricks for turbocharging your metabolism, and the ancient secret to knocking out cravings in seconds. Remember, my publisher wanted to charge you $97 for 123 Shrink alone. When you add in the 2 free bonus reports that I put together to help you lose weight even faster and keep it off, well, at just $37, it's a truly astonishing value. But I'm still not quite done. I want 123 Shrink to be the last weight loss program you ever use, like it was for me. I know it works, and I know how to get the results you want. So I'm including one more thing, a full year of coaching emails directly from me. Each week, I'll email you more really surprising tricks that will help you burn more fat, lose the belly and the double chin, and get ready for the hot new you. And I'll share some things that inspired me that will help keep you going to meet your own personal goals. And I want to hear your success stories. Each 5-pound loss is a triumph, and I can't wait to hear how you're doing on 123 Shrink. I promise you that I or a dedicated member of my team will read every single email personally. Your success is so important to me. Now, you've waited long enough. Just click that button and let's get started. You'll get the complete 123 Shrink program outlining exactly what you need to do to start losing weight through the one simple but strange trick I learned. And to help you reach your goals even faster, you'll also get 2 free bonus gifts, 10 simple tricks for turbocharging your metabolism and the ancient secret to knocking out cravings in seconds. And you'll get a full year of coaching emails directly from me. Think about all the money you've spent on cardboard foods, gym memberships, contraptions that you're hanging your clothes on. But today you can discover the one real secret for fast, lasting weight loss, and it's just $37 today. And remember, you have my personal Just Like Jenny guarantee. Ladies, I am confident you will shed the pounds and inches, lose the double chin, and drop 2, 4, even 6 sizes. You will love it, and so will your husband. And guys, 1-2-3 Shrink works just as well for you. So prepare to tighten that belt, stand up taller, and start getting those admiring glances from the ladies. 1-2-3 Shrink works, and it will work for you. Or you get back every single penny you pay today. No special diet foods to buy, no diet pills to swallow, no group weigh-ins, no twisting yourself into a pretzel or puffing until you're red-faced. Plus a full 100% guarantee. It doesn't get any more risk-free than that. But to get the 1-2-3 Shrink program instantly, with all your free bonus gifts and full year of coaching emails from me, you must take advantage of this offer now. When you add up everything you'll get today, the complete 1-2-3 Shrink program, detailing exactly what you need to do to shed the fat, your free bonus gifts to help you get results even faster, not to mention the years of investment and research I did that you get in one easy-to-follow program, well, people have told me it's easily worth $200 to $300, and now you can get it all for just $37, fully guaranteed with no risk to you. Just hit the Get the Secret Now button below to learn the trick to using your favorite foods to get you on the road to easy, safe, lasting weight loss, just like I did. You'll love how you look and feel, or you get back every single cent. Just click Get the Secret Now, and let's get started.